Well. What do we have here? I'll tell you what we have here. What we have here is me sitting here, knowing I'll never get it, but waiting for my apology. Every one of you single, miserable, super independent, super duper single moms out there, especially my color, who've been in the comments, in the post, saying this or that, one way or the other, agreeing with Miss Ratchet. Well, today's conversation is about tonight's Con-versations and how after a 14-hour TikTok ban, the platform just So what happened within them? Not even a day. What happened with that half a day plus 2 hours? What happened within that time frame for y'all to be so on point and on cue with what y'all talking about to where it being exactly what I said it was? Man, look, I'm one of them people. I do it all the time. I call it like I see it, and it works, and it always happens. And people always want to call me crazy. They always think I'm outside of my mind for it. Today's conversation is about tonight's confrontation and conversation. For all the single, super duper independent moms out there, your ratchet superstar is out there having a crash out on TikTok with another member of tonight's conversation on the platform. Then your man Trip then walked away. Like what happened? What happened? What happened to these people who gives out all this advice but can't even be cordial to keep a platform to maintain its structure? Y'all do all this advice about relationships, but y'all couldn't even handle y'all's. Relationship ain't just between lovers. It's between friends too. It's between coworkers too. It's between business partners too. That's why it's called business partnership, a relationship, a friendship, because all them motherfuckers need everybody to work together for it to take sale, right? So what I want to know is what happened between that 14-hour TikTok ban, all of y'all in agreement to disagree, and now everybody's disgusted with one another, walking away from each other like all fake people do when they act like they rock with each other, and they don't for real in real life. They put on this facade and this front and this fake facade. They put on this mask and act like it's like, when we all know it's not like what they say it's like. But just for entertainment, just to be heard, just for our ignorance to be shown out loud, I'm gonna stop saying will, because I don't. You'll follow some stupid, ignorant, dumb shit just because it's popping. Just because it's popping don't make it right. Killers and murderers pop off all the time. That don't make them right. Just because it's popping off don't make it right. Bloods and Crips pop off all the time. Gang, whoever running the block, they pop off all the time. It don't make them right. A motherfucker pop off at work and lose his job. Does that make it right for his family? Fuck no, it doesn't make it right. Just because it's popping off. Just because it takes off doesn't mean, nigga, rockets take off into space every day. Dude, can you navigate through the, no, you can't. So just because something take off don't mean you maintain flight. You gonna take off? I expect you to be a fucking airplane, helicopter, something. Make sure the pilot know what the fuck he doing. Make sure the captain of the airplane know what the fuck they're doing. They know how to get you from point A to point B, even through the storm. And everybody can land safely. No, look what happened when y'all took flight. Your plane got full of nothing but fucking bullshitters. People who was just looking to get to their fucking destination. And once you landed your fucking plane, they hopped off, took their luggage, and ran with it. And it's going to be the typical everything. Now everybody's about to come out and try to expose. Y'all about to try to expose each other. Some of y'all. Somebody's about to write a book. Somebody's about to look for sympathy and self-pity through their lives. Y'all not going to have as many views as y'all did as a whole because people were rocking with y'all as a whole. Now that Tyler Perry's, why did I get married too? You trying to put on this facade that everything's perfect in your fucking life. You're trying to put on this facade that everything's perfect with what you established. You're trying to put on this facade that everything is all right. And guess what? It is okay to not be all right sometimes because you fucking human. But this is what fucking happens when you want to listen to the wrong people just because they sound like they know what they're talking about and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I've been telling y'all single moms, stop listening to these fucking platforms. Stop listening to these shows who just gonna give you advice on how to continue to keep your house broken up. They're gonna give you advice on how to keep your kids from being raised the best they can be. Them motherfuckers was just digging into y'all personal lives. Well, some of them looking to make fun of and edge on and get the entertainment out of you and get some laughs out of your misery. And your stupid ass hop in front of the camera, walking up to that damn microphone. Yeah, so what would you do if you walked in a house and you caught your man sleeping with a woman in your bed? Bitch, do what the fuck you would do. You don't need the whole world to tell you, hey, you been holding it down. That nigga cheating. Walk the fuck away. You don't need a whole tonight's conversation with a million motherfuckers. Oh no, he got caught cheating. Oh no, everybody doing the fucking Kevin Hart. Like, what the fuck? Y'all turned it from, and I don't even blame the panel. I don't even blame y'all, Trip, Kitty. I don't even blame y'all. I blame y'all choosing. How do I put this? I blame the fact that when the tonight's conversation started getting good, right? Y'all slowly went away from actually giving advice to just making it a confrontational, conversational panel and platform. That's why it is what it is. Now, I can see it on some of y'all face because I'm like, it's some key pointers in there where I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But the fact that y'all started just letting any and everybody come up to that microphone and say any and everything they fucking wanted to, and y'all let it slide just for the entertainment purpose. Y'all didn't tell not one person, go sit your dumb ass down. Shut the fuck up. You just up here to try to sound good and look good and make some of the people walking up to the microphone making up situations just to get some laughs and oohs and ahs. Yeah, so but I went and had mine and then he thought, like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I said it in my last live. Those have been my favorite words since a fucking little kid. 4 words. Shut the fuck up. If you truly don't have it in your heart to do what you saying, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck what it is, positive or negative. If you ain't got the heart to fucking shut up. If you ain't got the heart to start a business, shut the fuck up. If you ain't got the heart to try to strive and go make your million, shut the fuck up. If you ain't got the heart to tell your husband or wife the real, the true, before you go on a panel or platform or you go to a fucking podcast or something, shut the fuck up. I was right. Y'all was wrong. Told y'all, shut the fuck up. I told y'all what it, I told y'all. I call it like I fucking see it. And the only reason I'm not even in my feelings, I'm not hurt, none of that. I'm just amped a little bit this morning because I go to everybody's favorite platform and I look at it and say, what the fuck happened today? Miss Ratchet making fun of Kitty, Kitty responding to her and or Dr. Brown. I don't even know if I got the names right. Trip said he done with the platform, so he about to move on to something else. Like, what the fuck? My man Trip. And I genuinely feel he was the only one, for real. I feel like he was the only one on that fucking platform really looking to try to put people on game, which is what the men always do. Like real men, once we learn our lessons in life, you'll often see us out in public really, really, really trying to just do nothing but put people on game because we know how it is to not only be the dog, but be treated like the mutt. Like us men, we know how to be the dog. Walk, behave when we want our chin scratched, do this little thing and that little trick for a treat. You feel me? But once in a while, being aggressive, being put in a cage and boom, boom in the dog, what they call a dogger. That's why they call it the doghouse for men. Like they got so many bad terms for men when we do shit. But when women do shit, it's just, oh, her feelings was hurt. That's why that platform was bad. I'm not going to lie. Y'all had a bunch of women on that platform laughing along with them, agreeing along with them, instead of giving them a manly structure of what it is to build a family and a household. It's never strictly just about one thing. It's not strictly about how much money the man makes. It's not strictly about if he has it's not strictly about if he's successful. All that shit got to work together for that man to be the man he wants to be, to tell himself, you're the woman I do want to take care of for the rest of my life because these other bitches ain't worth it. Do you know the type of pain and agony and suffering a man goes through just to get a woman and tell her you're different from all the other women, just for that woman to turn around and want to be like other women? And here we are trying to still push for love and put men on game instead of telling all the men around the world, like Snoop Dogg, what's the bar? Snoop said in 94, we don't love them. Instead of still living like that in 2025. Men are telling other men, hey, appreciate that good woman because none of them left. We're telling, while women are still walking around in 2025, men ain't shit, men ain't shit, men ain't shit. Men are walking around, hey, appreciate her if you got her. So Trip, y'all problem was having too many fucking women on that panel. Y'all problem was giving all them women room to brag about how they do men dirty. I don't give a fuck what angle it came from. Y'all know all it takes is one woman in a room doing some shady shit and all the other women go, yeah, sis. Like the last one I seen before I get out of here, the last night where, oh girl, yeah, and my ex, we're still married, but we're divorced. He had the nerve to bring her here on some Jamie Foxx shit. How's she gonna have my dress on? The fuck are you talking about, bitch? That man didn't follow you to that fucking platform. What was the chances he followed you there just to hear you go up there and make fun of? Like, stop it. And what did y'all do? Trip, you the man, so I gotta talk to you, bruh. We're men. Y'all allowed them women to do that stupid, dumb, ignorant, ratchet shit. So regardless of the work you was putting in, because these dumb, ignorant bitches got to be ratchet, be street, and say all the wrong shit, and y'all allowed the laughs and jokes to continue minute after minute after minute, so the point never got across to nobody. Everybody just took it as a fucking way to relieve themselves of a fucking joke or pain momentarily. And all y'all did by breaking apart that panel and platform was push everybody y'all gave advice to back into the same place they was when they was asking y'all for advice. Cause they like, these niggas, these bitches didn't even have it together. That's today's conversation. Apologize.